Here we go with 15 seconds to go.
Valim down the bottom of the racetrack. He's looking for that leeward position. Jowood coming in late on that leeward side, trying to push in. Then there's Menninger starting to march on the inside. So Menninger and Valim, and then bang on the line. It's Green. Menninger, local boy, absolutely punching it off the middle of that line. If you want to have a lesson in starting, he's just thrown it down to everybody. Menninger in the green, and then Valim in the light blue, reaching across. Williams in third place, and then back to Valim and Jowood.
Yeah, 1350 Racing, their tactician, Thomas Allen, did a great job. He's a native of Middletown, just up the road.
A bit of a pitch pole there from Dark Blue, and I think only just making it around the mark.
That's Walker. Williams goes around the opposing mark in the red Discover Newport boat.
And that's, you know, Williams there just sneaking around the other mark while everyone's eyes are diverted to Menninger and Valim rounding that other one. There, Williams just creeping around. You know what? He almost rounded at the same time as those guys. And it's all fluffing rudders and fast roundings. But off on the right-hand side, that's Williams just kind of slowly going to work. Now, when they come back together with the light blue of Valim and the green of Menninger, where will they be sitting? I think Valim and Menninger are just across. At least one more tack. No, Williams actually across the line of Valim, but he's having to duck Menninger. So Williams just holding on to a second place, but absolutely nip and tuck between these two boats. Threading bit between those two. I didn't think there was a gap there at all, but Williams somehow finding it as he finds his way up onto the exclusion zone.
Well, you called it, Shawsey. You said Williams sneaked around that opposing mark, the one to the east, about on the south side of Goat Island over there, and Williams came back with a full head of steam, and he was going extremely fast. Very experienced sailing these boats, done a lot of practice in them.
Now, as they come back together, I think Williams getting the better of the tacks. We can see Valim and Menninger coming in from the left-hand side. Williams in the red has the starboard advantage. Now, we've seen a good, effective blocking tack strategy before, but I'm not sure it's going to work here. Williams coming in. Menninger just going to tack around the mark. The red of Williams coming over the top. Can he roll? Can the local boy hold off the six-time world champion? It's absolutely nip and tuck between those two boats. Valim rounding the opposite mark on the light blue, but Williams, I think, over the top there. And Menninger having to jibe away. GAC Pindar and Williams rolling round and into the jibe as well. Now, it's a boat handling race now. Both through the turn, both through the jibe, both putting their foot on the accelerator and trying to punch out of the corner. But it is local boy Menninger that finds his left foot slightly heavier, punching it down, accelerating out of that top corner.
Oh, great bit of pressure right there, rolling around the bow of Williams.
Both those two leaving the rest of the fleet for dust as green and red streak down the race course. Williams and Menninger.
They're around the bottom mark, and 1350 Racing currently leading with a slim lead over six-time match racing world champion Ian Williams in the red Discover Newport boat. Hans Valim now rolling his Jenica up. He's in the North Sails boat. He goes around that bottom mark as well. Here we go between 1350 in the green boat and Williams in the red boat. And it looks like Williams is going to have to duck. It's going to be very close. Williams putting a big duck in there. Nice.
So despite a worse rounding, Williams still right in this against the young American team. And that Jenica will not be speeding them up. We can see it starting to broke. Well, into that top corner goes Menninger into the tack. Hans Valim in the light blue coming in. Looks to maybe have them on starboard, and there Valim putting the youngsters about. That'll teach you. You've got to learn these lessons somewhere, and that's where you learn it. You go to school on the World Match Race Tour. Hans Valim's like, I was winning Olympic medals when you were kind of doing whatever it is on your hands and wiping it on your face. Williams there, six-time world champion, he's around.
And he gets a penalty. Menninger, 1350 Racing from hero to zero. Now they've got to complete a penalty, and they're on port, and they're trying to get into the mark. Oh, it's not good at all. Well, they certainly showed some flashes of brilliance in that race. You've got to hand it to them. Just got a little bit out of shape on that left-hand side.
It's easy to do. You know, you just have to manage your ley lines. This is about simple principles, and it is very unforgiving.
And look at
you learn those lessons, and you learn them hard.
Williams at the front doing a great job. He just slid through it all, but I got to say, those boys on 1350, they were looking very slick and very smart around the front of the fleet. Williams, I think, just getting around Valine, but only just, right?
There's a couple of lengths, but yeah, it's not by a lot. But critically, Hans Valim, I don't think is on the lay line for the top mark. After the tack, Williams will be. So I think he should hold on. As they come back together, I think Williams should just bear away around the front. Yes, there he goes. He's going to be rounding this top gate and heading to the finish. Keeping us honest on a number of laps there. That was never my strong point, I'll be honest with you. I actually won a World Championships with Ian when we went around the bottom gate in the lead to win. If we won that race, we were going to win the World Championships. And we were like, wait a minute, which top mark is it? And we didn't know. There was a red, a yellow, and a black. And we just had to kind of shadow the other guy until we got to the finish. But Williams not making this mistake this time, heading to the finish, knows the course, knows how to sell these M32s. And as he rides the gust through the line, he claims yet another win for GAC Pindar.